Hi guys, I just want to share with you my input about when to bring your stop loss up to the break-even point after you've entered the trade. So yeah, sometimes students get confused or they're not quite sure exactly when to bring their stop loss up, and if at all. So hopefully I'll be able to give you a couple of pointers which might just help you. So if we consider our ABC, and if we've entered the trades just after the C points, we've got a couple of signals: stochastic, candlestick, Bollinger Band, etc. And we enter in at the close of this candle, and we watch price go up. Then, you know, the common mistake that students make is to actually move your stop loss up to the break-even point a little bit too quickly. And what often happens is that they move it up like so, and then price comes back, retraces, hits the stop loss, only to then continue up to where they wanted the price to go, or thought the price was going to go originally. So just a couple of tips with that. If you've got your stop loss obviously below your C point there, then just bear in mind that, you know, price can retrace back on a lower time frame up to the 61.8 fib. So if you think about putting a fib from here up until where the price currently, or the furthest point the price has currently got to, and then you can see the entry point there. If I just zoom in a little bit, you can see the entry point is not even as far as the 61.8. So it's quite likely on this lower time frame that the price can retrace, hit the 61.8. So if you've moved your stop loss up to break even, then obviously you would get stopped out. Meanwhile, it could just be a retracement on a lower time frame. That's going to do something like this. Hit the 61.8 and then continue up, and then retrace again, and then go up, and retrace again, and then ultimately get to where we want it to go. So what you can do is, instead of, well, first of all, instead of bringing the stop loss to break even too quickly, what I would suggest to do is just pull a fib from the C point up until the furthest point of the price. And then have a look at where your entry line is, and just see that the price has gone up. So the Fibonacci is at least on the 78.6. So you actually need it to be gone up that far, so that if it retraces to the 61.8, the price would be up like that. Then if it retraces to the 61.8 Fibonacci and your stop loss was at break even, then you're still safe. And then chances are it will go up to your take profit. So that's one way. Just to kind of recap that. You've got your entry point, you've got your stop loss below, and your take profit target. So just run a fib from C up until as far as the price has currently gone. And then if you see that your entry point is before the 61.8, then wait, leave your stop loss there. If you see it's a little bit above, then just wait till the price goes up until your 78.6 is actually on your entry line. At that point, then consider bringing your stop loss to just above break even, because even if it does a little retracement and then comes back down to the 61.8, which would be a retracement on the smaller time frame, then you're still safe and you're still you know, not going to get stopped out. The other thing to look at as well is I sometimes, use this method as well, is look at what the stochastic is doing. When the stochastic, the main line of the stochastic and also the other line of the stochastic gets to the overbought area or the oversold area, if you're selling, that's also a good time to move your stop loss to the break-even point, because the chances are, even if it does retrace, then the chances are that it will have moved up quite a long way before making that retracement. So guys, I hope that's kind of cleared up a few doubts in your mind of actually when to move your stop loss to break even. If you have got any other questions, then pop onto the chat room, give me a call, drop me an email, and then I'll gladly help. Thanks a lot.